And welcome back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. I'm Josh McCart, along with cameraman Jason. My father Randy couldn't make it tonight. We got Mike Goforth back with us. We are in Hyden, Kentucky. Corbin Redhounds against the Leslie County Eagles. This is district game number 2 for the Redhounds. The Redhounds won last week against Knott County Central at home, 71-6, and our latest task will be against these Eagles tonight, who are coming off a 24-14 loss to Middlesboro. And Mike Goforth, he's got all kinds of stats and stuff for us, so I'm going to let him tell us a little about what he thinks about this game tonight as we wait here at pregame.
Well, the first thing I did this week, Josh, I took a look at the Middlesboro newspaper and their article about the game last week. The Middlesboro coach talked about how tough Leslie County was, and he said he gave great credit to the Leslie County Eagles defense for keeping the game close. Leslie County had 5 interceptions that they lost, 5 turnovers in the fourth quarter. They were leading Middlesboro, leading right up to about 3 seconds left in the third quarter, and then it turned around on them. We're getting ready now for the national anthem here, but we'll continue on. The Leslie County team has some players with some pretty good stats. Their lead running back is Chris Maggard. He had 24 carries and 107 yards last week. Their quarterback was doing pretty well, and then he hit the wall in the fourth quarter with the 5 interceptions. But overall, he was 19 for 34 with 191 yards and a touchdown reception to one of his players. The game tonight could be closer than people are expecting. I think the record of Leslie County, they're 2-5, looking a lot better. I noted in the Herald Leader today, they noted Corbin's 71-6 rout last week of Knott County Central and said that was our 43rd consecutive district victory dating back to 2000. Of course, we all know the proposals are for things to change a lot next year, and we'll see how that goes. We may be in a different class, and I saw under those proposals that Leslie County would remain in 2A if all that sticks. One thing I did want to do here in the beginning before we get too far into the broadcast is this week Lance Corporal Timothy Jackson of the United States Marines, who was a Corbin High School graduate, came home to be buried. He died in just 4 days short of his 23rd birthday, killed in Afghanistan in the Helmand province on September 30th in a bomb blast. We certainly send our condolences to his family. And he was a Corbin Redhound, Corbin student rather, and was a member of the Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps at Corbin. He was not a football player, but certainly we honor his sacrifice. And I recall just a year or two ago, another young man who graduated from Corbin High School who was in the junior ROTC. I think his name was Joey Tremblay, passed away in the war on terror. So, Josh, that's what I've got. You got anything extra, man?
That's about got it, man. That's well, they put 10 minutes back on the clock for us. But that's about all I've got pregame so far. Good game on hand here tonight. You noted the 5 interceptions. That is crucial. I didn't see the stats from that game, but that really makes you think that's a lot closer game now with a 10-point loss, with throwing 5 picks in the fourth quarter. That can hurt you every time, and me and Dad always talk about taking care of the ball, the little things. Don't fumble the ball, the penalties. I think them are going to play a lot into the first half of this game tonight for the Redhounds. Of course, it's going to be a lot more heavily against Leslie County all throughout the game. So I really think if the Redhounds come out and play their game tonight, they should have a leg up. We've got more athleticism, and we got a lot of breakaway speed. I look for big plays tonight, though, and we need to capitalize when we get the chance. But, Jason, I think we'll go ahead and take a break here, and we'll come back with Redhound football action. This is Redhound Football on Redhound Productions. And we're back. We're here for the coin toss. Now, I don't have a roster for Leslie County, but for Corbin, our captains, we got number 19, Brady Foley, number 26, Matthew Taylor, number 33, Saxon Okuma, and number 60, Nick Howington. Leslie County has won the toss and elected to receive. So we'll see the Redhound kickoff team and see the Redhound defense on the field first. And we'll be back with in a few more moments for the start of the game.
right, we're just ready for the Corbin kickoff here to start out the game. Roman Mitchell, number 12, has her teed up at the 40-yard line. Last time I think I was at a game here, it was a cold, rainy night a few years ago, and we got a lot better weather tonight, Josh.
Yeah, this is beautiful football weather. It's finally cooled down this week. Going to get a little chilly tonight, maybe down into the 40s, upper 30s, but great football weather nonetheless. And there's the kickoff. It's fielded at about the 25-yard line by the Eagles.
It's like 85 with the ball for the Eagles. That would be Hoskins.
He crosses the field. Looks like he's going to be out to about the 36, 37-yard line, and that's where the Redhound defense will start play tonight.
One of the tacklers on that play for Corbin, number 17, Tommy Bailey. 42, Donnie Mills was also there.
If you watch these games much at all, Donnie Mills is a name you hear constantly on these kickoffs. He's a freshman, but he's got good speed, and he likes to go hit people.
Quarterback number 8, Troy Napier, is a junior for Leslie County. He hands off. I believe that's Maggard. 26, Chris Maggard. Has a good run on first down there, Josh.
Yeah, it was. He was taken down out of bounds by Josh Copping over here. But, you know, what I've been so impressed with this year is the Redhound defense. And it seems like the years went on, we've got stronger and stronger. We pitched the shutout against South Laurel. And we were one play away from shutting out George Rogers Clark. That's a 21-7 game. But this Redhound defense has really got it together as of late, and it would really serve us well to have a good stand here on the first drive.
First and 10. Hand off up the middle. Number 6. That's Eric Hubbard for Leslie County.
Looks like number 61, Grant Grigsby, on the tackle for the Redhounds.
Second down and
we want to let everybody at home know, if we miss some numbers, we are up on a hill, very far away from the action, and we're going to do the best we can tonight, though, with what we have.
Second and about 4. Two backs in behind, two receivers to the left. Pitch to Maggard. Loss on a play of about 2. Good defense there.
Yeah, real good defense.
19, I believe. Foley, was he in there?
Yeah, Brady Foley. We blitzed the outside right there. Both sides came strong and shut down the outside running game. We had some pressure in the middle, too, and it looks like they're going to come out and try to run the ball. Every play they've ran so far has been running plays. Had some success so far, but that's what the Redhounds are going to have to do all night to stop that running attack and make them throw the ball. And we've had some pretty good pass defense, so we'd really like to see this team throw the ball against us.
Well, they threw a lot last week. They had a lot of yardage, but running the ball, they also piled up quite a few yards last week. They had over almost a couple hundred yards running the ball.
Good pressure by the Redhounds.
Pass is complete, 85, up to the 39-yard line. And again, that's that receiver, Chase Hoskins, who took the opening kick.
And that's good for a first down for Leslie County. And once again, our angle up here, the press box in the way, so I'm not able to see who made the tackle for the Redhounds there at the end.
And a first down for Leslie County to the Corbin, right about the 35, 36-yard line. Nose of the ball is on the 35.
When you bring pressure like that, there's going to be somebody open. But they did rattle the quarterback, and that's going to happen. You're going to give up plays. They got real good pressure on him. He just happened to have an outlet guy over here on the sideline. So that's pretty good defense. Coverage could be a little bit tighter, but.
Napier in shotgun. Hand off to Maggard. No, he fakes. Faked me, didn't he?
Yeah.
Throws the ball down the right sideline, out of bounds, incomplete. One of the bystanders caught it there. I just see him through the scaffolding over there. Second down and 10.
Now, it's been a while since I've been here. I remember playing back here when I was in high school in a JV game, but they really have a nice little field here. Good size stands for an away team. You know, Corbin, we're about 2 hours away from Hyden, which is where we are tonight. We've got a decent little crowd, and Leslie County's brought out a nice little crowd of their own.
Napier up under center. Hand off to Maggard. Finds a little daylight, but we bring him down pretty quickly after about a 1-yard gain.
It's number 26, Matthew Taylor, on the tackle for the Redhounds. .8:55 remaining in the first quarter. We're still scoreless. Crestled in the mountains in Leslie County.
3rd and 9. 2 receivers to the left. Shotgun formation and 1 back, Maggard there with Napier, the quarterback.
It's a screen.
We almost got him right there.
Yeah,
Good spin move by the man. He's still short of the first, though.
Picked it up pretty good. We had the linebacker there waiting for him. Wasn't able to make the spot, but anytime you see them linemen coming through that free, that's always a screen, and that just drives the coaches crazy over there because they're seeing, all right, linemen, you're running free. There's somebody going to catch the ball behind you.
Brings up a 4th down situation here, Josh, at about the 27-yard line. 4th and about long 2, almost 3. Really wouldn't pay you to punt from there.
No, they're so deep in territory. Even if they turn it over here, Corbin's got a pretty long field that we'd have to drive.
3 receivers to the right. Shotgun formation. Procedure or offsides, let's see. Procedure on Leslie County. 5 yards. 4th and about 8.
Well, that'll help the Redhounds out. I'll be curious here to see if they go ahead and punt or not. That extra 5 yards, you might be able to get one out inside the 10 here if you got a decent kicker. Punter, I should say.
Well, their punting average last week wasn't so great against Middlesboro. And they have not filed stats for the whole season.
Yeah, I see the quarterback still in. I thought they might have been punting because I saw number 3 run onto the field. Thought he might have been the guy, but they're going to come out and go for it on 4th and 8.
They had 3 punts for a 29-yard average last week against Middlesboro.
Good
long
pressure,
pass.
going deep.
Incomplete. And the ball turnover on downs to the Redhounds. Corbin takes over at about the 33-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Corbin. 7 minutes and 1 second remaining here in the first quarter. And the defense stiffened there, Josh, just as you said, and held them.
Yeah, that's a good stand. We've really been good on 4th down all year long. I can remember several, not just once or twice, several goal line stands we've made this year on 4th down. So our defense has really stepped up a lot late, and that's nice to see.
Well, we have Matthew Taylor in the backfield there, taking the snap.
Yeah, me and Dad started calling that the Redhound last week.
And he runs to the right, gets about 5 or 6 yards there. Good pickup by Matthew, one of our seniors. It's going to be 2nd down and about 3, maybe 4.
And if you remember back to the George Rogers Clark game, Taylor really had a re-coming out party. He had played really strong at the beginning of the year and sort of went silent for a few games. He had a big effort against GRC, 3 touchdowns, and got whistles on the field.
They were just getting the clock squared away, I think. Quick snap. That's Kai Cobb in at quarterback now. He hands off. Penalty flag comes in from behind.
That's Brady Foley dancing around.
Nice looking run, but we may have a problem there where that penalty came in. Yes, penalty against Corbin. That'll cost us that 1st down. It'll remain 2nd down.
That's a nice run by Brady, too. He has just ran.
I noticed the clock's running, Josh. Now, we've had a penalty. Is the clock supposed to be running?
Yeah, it should
now
stop.
Now it stopped again. They started it, now they stopped it.
You run into a lot of situations where you'll see that, and these aren't official scoreboard keepers. There's somebody just working for the school. But the officials will definitely hear about it if it happens very much from them Corbin fans.
The penalty takes us back to, makes it roughly 2nd down and 10. Cobb in the shotgun. Got a bunch of receivers off to his left. He looks that way.
He's got a man.
Number 2, Mitchell Frederick. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. I think we had 4 receivers split left on that, Josh, and 1 way off to the right there.
Yeah, we had them everywhere, and we, if you remember, I don't remember, was you at the Hazard game?
Oh, yeah, I've been at every game this
There was one play we ran over and over and over with the receivers bunched up close to the side of the hazard stands, and it finally paid off when we got a big touchdown pass. They saw something they liked and kept going after it, and it worked out.
Cobb again in shotgun, and again that odd formation with 3 or 4 off to the left. Matthew Taylor's there just to the side of the quarterback.
Trips left.
He has a man open there. That's number 1, incomplete.
That's Josh Jewell.
Threw it just a little high. It's going to ring up 4th and 10 from the 33, probably a punting situation. Now, was it the hazard game when we faked a punt?
You know,
in a similar situation?
Yeah, it's happened a few times. GRC, going into that game, they talked about a big fake punt that GRC ran last year against us that turned crucial, and Matthew Taylor had a big run against them. He's an option punter, though. He has the option every time. I truly believe that they say if you see it, take it. If not, kick it away.
Well, he's back in punt formation. Gets the ball at about the 20.
He thought of it. He's going to throw the ball.
We have a receiver, number 4, complete.
Josh down. He's got across the 45 to the 42-yard line, so first down on the fake punt.
Josh is a 5'10", 172 senior. Well, there's a great play for a first down for Corbin. 4:51 on the clock, first quarter.
Matthew's just such an athlete back there. Matthew Taylor, that's not the first time we've seen him throw the ball this year. He can run it, he can kick it, and he can throw the ball.
They certainly didn't put any rush on.
No.
Had they had a rush coming, he may not have been able to do that. Cobb up under center. The give is to Foley. Met quickly, but he still gets a couple of yards. Second and about 8.
Just under the 4:30 mark, first quarter. Still no score.
Well, you throw on this play, Josh?
You know, I don't. Just because we've not had a whole lot of success with it this year, and we really need to establish our running game. We're getting close to playoff time, and that's our bread and butter. You really need to get where you feel really confident running in second and long. Take some pressure off these quarterbacks.
They're pointing at Leslie County, an offsides penalty. That'll make it second and about 2. So we caught a break there.
That's discipline right there.
Well, sometimes it's just you get raging, you're all fired up.
Yeah.
A little bit of noise or movement somewhere, and you jump. 26 Taylor, split wide right. 19 Foley. And 7 Matt Jewell in the backfield. Cobb up under center. Give is to Foley. He's short of the first. Gained about 1 yard, bring up 3rd and 1.
Yeah, he didn't have much space there. The Leslie County defensive line really closed on that hole quickly and didn't give him anywhere to go.
Just looking at the overall size of Leslie County, it's decent looking size on the defense.
Yeah, they got some pretty big boys out there.
Tall anyway, none of them real fat or anything.
I see one down here on the sideline, number 82. He is a tree. He's really tall.
Yeah. 3rd and 1. Jewell. First down.
Matt Jewell, that's the first time we've seen him carry the ball in with the varsity offense this year. We saw him a few times last week toward the end of the game against Knott County Central. Coaches must have seen something they liked and gave him a carry there. He's a really strong young man, though.
He's one of our leading tacklers, if not the leading tackler.
Yes.
Number 1, Josh Jewell, and 7, Matt Jewell to the right. Give is that Taylor?
Yep.
Gain of about 5.
That's a great burst right there up the middle of the line. Coach's dream to get a gain like that every play.
So we're down to the 23-yard line, second down and 5 with 2 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Corbin hoping to get on the board first here.
And you mentioned something about the clock earlier. I just saw the official right there requesting to the clock operator to run the clock.
Give is going to be for a couple of yard gain. And the man with the ball was number 7, Jewell. Third down and about 1.5, 2 yards to go. Looks like 2 from the 20. And I think, again, what you were saying, the officials telling him to run that clock.
I saw that. He's unhappy with the performance right now by the clock operator.
They're misinterpreting probably his signals. They're going to have to get together and talk. 19 Foley, first down and more. To about the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Yeah.
Took a beating there, too.
Yeah, Brady Foley, he's really like our scat back. He reminds me a lot of Reggie Bush, the way he moves. He really lets his body get wide, and he makes a lot of real hard cuts, but he's always on a mission to find that end zone. He's one of our hardest running backs.
And leading ground gainer so far this year. Coming into the night's action, he had 441 yards, 5.31 yard average per carry. Pitch to Taylor. He has a blocker.
He's in.
Nice cut, nice move, and a very good block. Who was that? Number 60 out there blocking
Nick
for the Hounds? Nick Howington.
Yeah, he's a captain.
Touchdown
Redhounds. 1:13 mark of the first quarter. The Redhounds go on top 6-0.
Good blocking and good run there.
Yep. That'll bring on number 33, Saxon Okuma, for the extra point. Holder, Josh Jewell. And now the clock's running after the touchdown.
Well, it should not be.
No.
Kick looks good from here, and the officials agree.
Money.
Corbin up 7-0, and the clock should stop, and now it does. A 54.6 on the clock. We'll be right back with the kickoff. Corbin set the kick. Who we got teeing it up there? Is that Roman or is it somebody else, Josh? Is that somebody else? That looks like 33 Okuma to kick off.
Trying to see the number.
That's Okuma, I believe.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Frequently we see Roman Mitchell. Short approach. Kick down to the 27-yard line. Met and brought down, and again, Donnie Mills, 42, a big part of that tackle. Heat-seeking missile on these kicks.
Donnie Mills, I saw number 8, Taylor Waddle, in there, too. He's the freshman and JV quarterback. He ran for a touchdown last week against Knott County Central and also had an interception. He returned 35 yards for a touchdown.
Another young man right there around that tackle, 22, Derek Mahan. He's a real spunky fella. He's always right around the ball.
Yeah, he is. We saw him actually get a touch for a touchdown last week, too.
First and 10, Leslie at the 35-yard line. They're 65 yards from pay dirt. Clock running, 39 seconds remaining first quarter. 26 Maggard with the run, gets about 3 yards. 2 or 3 Hounds in on that tackle. 26 Taylor gets up off the bottom of the pile. So 26 may have tackled 26 there.
I saw number 33, Saxon Okuma, come out of that, too.
Second and a long 7. They're going to let the clock run out and be content to go into the second quarter with the score 7-0. Corbin leading. Now the clock stops with 5.5 seconds remaining for some reason. Now the official says, run it.
Well, you know, we was talking about after the touchdown they ran it. They also ran it immediately after the kickoff when they should have not. But we'll take it. At the end of the first quarter, Corbin 7, Leslie County 0. And welcome back. Start of the second quarter, Corbin on top 7-0 over Leslie County.
That's number 3 for Leslie County with the ball.
Big hit laid there by the Redhounds. That was number 5, Hunter Grubb, for the Redhounds on the stop. Bring up second at about 7. I see the official motioning to run the clock once more.
Yes.
That's got to be very tedious on an official down there. There's so much going on the field, you would have to hope that you don't have to look at the clock every couple seconds to make sure it's doing what it should be. I'd like to point out this is a breast cancer awareness game here tonight at Leslie County. Cheerleaders are wearing pink. I saw some of the players out on the field during pregame wearing pink T-shirts, so nice gesture by Leslie County.
Seen that on a number of football teams as well, college and pros lately.
Yep.
Ball.
They said the ball comes out. Number 3, West Tipton, was the initial contact for the Redhounds.
West had a great year, been very active and putting a lot of pressure on, getting hits behind the line of scrimmage a lot of times.
Yes, he has.
He's had a great senior year. The ball is down at about the 39-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4th and about 7. Watch the fake on this, don't you think, Josh?
Yep, and they're
I hear the Corbin coach is
they
hollering
stop
that.
the clock. I think that's going to be a timeout, Leslie County. I see the coach walking on the field.
Well, while we got a timeout, I also recall that our cameraman here, Mr. Jason Snell, is also a veteran of the war against terror. You were in Iraq and Afghanistan, is that correct, Jason? And we salute you for your service and glad you're back safe. And we're getting right back to action. That was a quick timeout. Look how far deep their punter is there. Isn't he back pretty far?
Pretty far back.
Well, he got a running start into the kick there. Brady
Good
Foley
coverage, breaks tackle.
at the 36 and breaks away. And that's a good tackle there at about the 43-yard line. We still get good field position.
I'm almost intrigued as much in the clock right now as I am what's happening on the field. Keeping up with it.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a drama right now.
Dad always likes to look at the clock and get the yardage and, you know, second down and however long. And sometimes, even back home, the yardage would be different than what it is. And tonight we're having to see if the clock's actually running or not.
Ty Cobb's going to be in the shotgun. Brady Foley right beside him to the left. 3 receivers out left and Matthew Taylor wide right. Cobb's looking now scrambling. He's going to pick up good yardage there on the scramble. Up to about the 47-yard line.
Yeah, that's good awareness there by Cobb. He felt the pressure, stepped up in the pocket, and actually kept looking for a man after he avoided the initial contact. And
he got 8 or 9 yards on the scramble there.
So, yeah, good run.
Second and 1, 9-yard pickup. And he's shown he's done that in the past few games.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll take off and pick up good yardage. Roman Mitchell, number 12, comes into the game. 2nd down and 1. 26 Taylor wide left. Cobb up under center. Gives to Brady Foley. Good run.
He's got some room. He just
Loose.
hurdled the guy.
Nifty move there to get away and got another 10, 11, 12 yards down to about the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Corbin. I don't see any flags on the play, so we're in good shape there.
Yeah, good clean play. Everybody had their assignments, good blocking, and Brady got out there and made a few moves, and pretty good gain for the Redhounds.
Now, was Roman Mitchell put in a tight end slot there? Was that?
He was either tight end or I thought I saw him lined up maybe even at fullback.
He's heading up to the line, kind of in a tight end position there.
Oh,
Hey, he looks like a tight end too. You know?
Yeah.
Give to the second back, Taylor. He gets
breaking
away.
tackles down the sideline.
He's heading for the corner, very close to the pylon. Touchdown. So that's about a 26-yard touchdown run. Real nifty move as he walked the tightrope over here in the area where our camera probably had a tough time picking that up. And I caught a picture of him here through the sight of him through the, what do you call that, the scaffolding leading up to that other camera tower there. Real nifty move, and he dove for the pylon with 2 or 3 defenders all over him, and he made it.
Number 33, Saxon Okuma on for the extra point. Josh Jewell, the holder.
Looks good. He drilled that kick.
Money.
14-0. Corbin up. 9:35 left here in the second quarter. Well, we're looking solid right now, Josh.
Yeah, the Redhounds, that drive right there looked a lot better than the last one. You know, the last time we got the fake punt and then we got rolling, everything seemed to be clicking for the Redhounds on that drive.
Well, we can take a quick break. We'll be right back with the kickoff.
And welcome back. Redhound Football brought to you by Redhound Productions. Corbin's lined up to kick. That's number 3, Wes Tipton.
That one's close to going out of bounds. I'm afraid it did, and that'll be a penalty flag. They have the option of taking it down there. What is it, the 40?
It's the 35,
35?
Or where it went out if it's past there. It's a free kick. And that's where they'll get at the 35-yard line. So the Redhounds are up 14-0 as we start the Leslie County drive. Redhound defenses look pretty solid in this game.
Yes, they have. They had maybe one good running play early on, and since then Leslie has not had a great amount of success in the offense.
Yeah, they really had me a little scared on that first drive. They moved the ball, got a couple first downs, but we stopped them and got the ball back, and the Redhound defense has stepped up and done what's asked of them since that point.
Shotgun formation. Fakes the handoff to the first back, gives to the second, and by all the time that all happened, half the Redhound defense was back there in the backfield with them.
Yeah, he had a whole lot of bodies in front of him.
That developed a little too slowly in that backfield there.
That's a scary situation for a halfback. You get that ball and you see all them white jerseys in front of you. Just don't drop the ball.
I see one of the players patting 33 Okuma on the back. He was in there. I don't know who had the tackle, though. He might have had part of it. Throw to the left, it's complete to number 5. He has a few yards there. 22 Mahan grabs him.
Yeah, they went back to that little screen pass and tried it to the outside this time. We
5
got a couple yards.
5 is Austin Collett for Leslie County.
Looks like the officials spotted it at the 40-yard line.
3rd and about 5. Long 5. Well, Corbin has some younger players in now.
Yeah, I see big number 74, Marquise McGee in there. He's a junior. He's not a real young guy, but we've been seeing him more and more each week actually working with the varsity defense. Become a good guy in there to stop the run.
The throw is complete, but the Corbin defense is there to stop him for practically no gain or a very slight loss on the play. 3 or 4 Corbin Redhounds right there. I see number 3 for Corbin, Wes Tipton, getting the pat on the head. I think he had a part of that tackle.
So that'll be 4th down. Ball at about the 40-yard line of Leslie County.
And again, their punter takes an especially deep drop, but we notice how he runs into his kick.
Back deep for the Redhounds, number 26, Matthew Taylor, number 19, Brady Foley. Pretty good punt.
Matthew, fair catch at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10 Corbin. And they mark it actually closer to the 35. Let's see, Ty Cobb, number 9, is coming back out. Quarterback. Ty came into the game tonight 22 for 36, 22 for 36 passing. That's a 61.1% completion percentage. Pretty good.
That's very good.
And Roman Mitchell's not far behind him at 27 for 48. That's a 56.25% completion percentage. So both of our quarterbacks playing well this year.
A little confusion on the Redhound side, and they're going to have to take a timeout. But we'll take a break with them. 7:22 left in the second quarter. Corbin 14, Leslie County 0. All right.
That may have been the play. I don't know. I got the impression there was something a little different there going on. Number 1, Jewel comes wide right. Number 4, Kopic wide left. Mitchell Frederick's over there by him. Throws to Jewel and a little bit high and a little bit behind him, and he might could have got that, but it got through there.
He zipped that one pretty fast too. Anytime you're a receiver, the routes they run, especially when you run a slant or a corner route, you're almost looking for the ball as soon as you make your cut, and He looked kind of surprised because I saw him look back at the ball like, did that really just pass me?
Well, the PA announcer just said that one of their players deflected the pass, and that would explain
Yeah,
then what happened. From here, I couldn't tell that, but their press box is a lot closer to the field. They may have seen a deflection on the pass. So we have a 3rd down and 10, 39-yard line of Leslie County. Yeah, it's pretty good protection, but rolls now to get loose. He's going to have to run.
Got some room.
I think he's going to be short of the 1st down. Looks like they're going to mark him up to about the 22-yard line, and that will be, the 32-yard line. It'll be about 3 yards short of the 1st down, 4th and about 3 maybe.
Well, I'd imagine the Redhounds will go for it here. We're just a little bit out of the safety zone for kicker Saxon Okuma, so.
Well, I don't know. So again, a good run by our quarterback there when he got pressure put on him. He picks up good yardage.
32, 40. I'd love to see him kick it from there. That'd be about a 49-yard field goal. From what I hear in practice, he has the leg to hit something from that far out.
That's what I hear, and I've seen him warm up as well.
Yeah. In games, as far as we go, the longest we've seen this year, he hit a 40-yarder against North Laurel earlier in the season.
Quick toss to number 1, Jewel. Good catch under pressure and got hit quickly and receives it for a 1st down to about the 21-yard line. Nice catch in traffic and took a beating but held on.
Yeah, good catch and a good throw by Cobb. We're at the 5:25 mark of the 1st quarter. Corbin 14, Leslie County 0, and Leslie County's going to take a timeout. We'll take the break with them. We'll be right back with more football action. And we're back. Redhound football brought to you by Redhound Productions. Scores Corbin 14-0 over Leslie County. 1st and 10 for Corbin.
Cobb up under center. He keeps and rolls to the right. Throw was to number 4, and that's Kopic. Throws just a little high, and he couldn't quite pull it in. 2nd down and 10. Well, Josh, I see you're dressed in all camo tonight. Now, what is that's not mossy oak, is it? What do they call that?
This is Real Tree AP.
Real Tree AP. Yeah. So you're hunting deer.
Yeah, I'm going to go deer hunting tomorrow up here in Knott County.
Well, you know our good friend Steve Olson, who's worked with us a number of times over the years on the broadcast, hunts whatever's in season, and so you're following right in his steps. In fact, Steve would usually miss a few games during the year because of deer hunting.
That is not a bad thing.
Steve and his family, unfortunately, are moving to Georgia.
Yeah.
He's being transferred by his company. We're going to miss Steve, and his son Justin plays on the basketball team. Cobb to throw to the right toward the end zone. He has the receiver. Good catch. Are they going to call it? Yes, touchdown.
What a catch.
He had a defender right on him. He was able to reach up and pull the ball to his stomach and hold on because the defender came right down on top of him. Great catch in the back of the end zone.
He got high enough I could actually see him over the scaffold over here. But, yeah, great catch.
20-0 now. Corbin leads at 5:14 on the clock. 33 Okuma comes in for the extra point attempt.
Josh Jules, the holder.
I hear one of them hollering that one of the others is going to have to snap. Do we have an injury maybe with the normal snapper?
You know what? You know who our normal snapper is?
Who's that?
Roman Mitchell. And I just realized that last week. He's the long snapper.
Wonder what's going on there. A little high on the snap, but it's good. And the kick's left, though. But they say it's good.
Money.
It was a little to the left, but it made it. Thank goodness.
5:14 left in the 1st half. Corbin 21, Leslie County 0. We'll be right back.
Okuma to kick for Corbin. He takes a little shorter approach to the ball, and that's a kick down to about the 23-yard line. Big seam there in the middle. Okuma and number 5 comes in from behind to haul him down, Hunter Grubb, all the way up to midfield.
He had a lot of room until he met Okuma. Okuma's a big tackler for the Redhounds, so
he got some elevation on the kick, but there was good blocking, and the coverage there just wasn't ready for that coming up the middle so fast.
Yep.
21-0. Corbin leading with 5:07 remaining here in the 1st half of play.
Quarterback still got the ball. Good play action.
And he has to
Big
keep.
pressure.
61 for Corbin, wraps him up and hauls him down.
It's big Grant Grigsby.
Grant is a sophomore, according to my roster.
Yep.
Second down and about 5. Let me ask you a hunting question. Now, you're in the camo, but if you're hunting deer, now you're going to have an orange vest on?
With it being gun season, I will have to wear an orange vest and the orange hat.
Now, there's times, certain deer hunting seasons, when you don't wear the orange?
If you're bow hunting, you don't have to wear the orange.
Okay. Well, why not just wear all orange?
Some people do.
Okay.
But I plan on bow hunting, and camo's kind of expensive, so I went ahead and just got the camo.
1 yard pickup by 26 Maggard, and a couple of Redhounds there in on the tackle. That brings up 3rd and about 4, maybe 3. 3rd and about 3. Now, I remember I used to rib Olson because he'd go Wisconsin or somewhere like that to deer hunting. I'd said, Steve, don't you realize we have deer right here in Kentucky? No, he had to go to Wisconsin.
He must think they have bigger ones up there. Well, I believe Steve's from Wisconsin originally, correct?
Yes. And that was the biggest reason, I think, why I went up there. I think there might be a slight loss on the play, but it looks like the officials are marking that no gains, can be 4th and 2. The quarterback made that big motion with his arms like he was maybe going to pitch the ball, and then the handoff to the back right there by him, and we were all over it.
Yeah. Yeah, this quarterback sort of trying to mimic Peyton Manning. His play action's really good. He has really good play action, and he's fooled us a few times on a few
well, he had me
rollouts.
earlier. Remember that one I blew? I thought he handed off, and he still had the ball, so I better hush. Pitch that time. Close to the first down, very close.
I think he's going to have it. It looks like they're spotting him just past the 40-yard line. Yeah, that should be enough.
So, looks like a first down.
Clock's still rolling. 3:20 mark of the first half. Corbin's still on top, 21-0. It is going to be a first down, Leslie County.
And they'll temporarily stop the clock just to move the chains, and then it'll be rolling again.
And the clock person's beginning to catch on. Official signals to roll the clock, and they did.
So right at the 40. Leslie County 40 yards to pay dirt. Takes the handoff. He has a receiver down there.
Hunter Grubb.
Short. Pass was short, and Grubb has it.
Sophomore Hunter Grubb. He's looking for some room. Good block thrown by Josh.
Oh, they've called it.
They called block in the bag, didn't they?
Man, I thought he hit him on the side.
It looked good from up here, but we're pretty far away.
Well, the officials called it, though, from behind, way behind. I don't know if they had the best angle on it.
You know, they might have seen the back of that player's numbers.
Yeah. Well, that's going to bring it back to probably in the neighborhood of the 18-yard line or so, maybe further back than that.
Yeah, that'll cost us a few yards, but nonetheless, Redhounds forced a big turnover right there, and Leslie County was threatening to make this a 2-score game late in the first half, and Hunter Grubb comes up with a big pick for the Redhounds.
Looks like it's going to go to about the 15-yard line. 1st and 10, Corbin. Right at the 15.
If you're the coach, we've been spreading out their defense a lot, been throwing the ball more. We've had a few overthrown passes, but if you go for the end zone right here, just try to run your game.
I run the game.
Run the game.
I don't want to see a turnover here. Deep in the.
I'm looking at their defense over here. We got 3 receivers, twins to the left, 1 to the right over here is 26 Matthew Taylor.
He was looking for a medium depth pass there, and he hits it.
Yeah, he got copied. Got across the 35-yard line.
So 1st down.
Cobb's looking better as the game goes on. It's really coming to him. His passes are being more accurate, and very catchable balls is being thrown right now.
It has good, strong arm, sturdy young man. Handles himself very well.
Clock is running. 1st and 10 Redhounds. 2:33 remaining in the first half.
So we're fortunate to have two good quarterbacks.
Yep.
Another medium depth toss this to Jewell up to the 46-yard line, right about the first down point. 2:14 on the clock.
It was good for a first down. So 1st and 10 Corbin. Now down to 2:05 remaining in the first half. Redhounds are trying to drive. We started back at our own 15-yard line on this drive.
Complete again to number 1, Jewell. He found an opening there and settled in, and Cobb hit him. Pretty pass. First down.
Another first down. We've traveled about 45 yards already on this drive. Close to it.
1:55 remaining.
1st and 10 Corbin. Ball at about the 44-yard line.
Cobb hits Taylor. Taylor sidesteps a would-be tackler.
Uh-oh, he's got room.
He's finding daylight. He's got about a 10-yard gap there. Will he get out of bounds? Steps out at about the 18-yard line. Nice big gain there and good run with the ball by Matthew Taylor.
Great field awareness there. Taylor caught the pass, a little dump pass out to the right. Found a few blocks to get behind and saw a big wide field with nobody over there and turned it into a big play for the Redhounds.
Shotgun. Cobb quickly hits number 1, Jewell. He's down to about the 4-yard line. Ball came out, but I think he was already down.
Yeah, they're going to give him the reception.
I think that's first down yardage. Be 1st and goal from there. Timeout called on the field.
An injured player. And we're back. It's going to be 1st and goal for the Redhounds.
Incomplete. Tried to hit number 1, Jewell again.
2nd and goal. Ball at the 5-yard line. Cobb's going to go under center.
Flag. 2 backs in behind. Receiver split wide left and right. Brady Foley, though, brought down at about the 3.
3rd and about 2, which is 3rd and goal for the Redhounds.
And off to Foley. He's going to dance in. Touchdown. That makes it 27-0. Corbin leading.
Number 33, Saxon Okuma on for the extra point for the Redhounds. Number 1, Josh Jules, the holder. Clean snap, kicks up.
Nice kick.
Money.
28-0, Corbin leading. Okuma to kick. It's almost looking like we're setting up for a little onside here. What do you think, Josh?
Yeah, it could be. Redhounds like to do little pooch kicks.
Yeah, just a medium depth kick. Going to come down at the 28-yard line. Picked up at the 25. Tackled and brought down at the 28, 29-yard line. And we're here at halftime. Corbin leading 28-0. Wanted to talk real quickly about, saw in the paper this week that a couple of former Corbin stars, including former Corbin Redhound football great Steve Bird, was inducted into the EKU Sports Hall of Fame. Also, basketball great at Corbin, a young lady named Jeree Gooden. She went on to star at EKU, one of their leading scorers, I think in the top 5 of all time. She was inducted into the EKU Hall of Fame. Steve Bird went on after playing at EKU. He was a member of a couple of national championship teams, was a big contributor there and a starter. Went on and had a couple of seasons in the NFL. He was with the, I think it was the St. Louis Rams, I believe they were called then, and then San Diego. And he's been in the college ranks coaching for several years now. And he's at the University of South Florida this year. So congratulations and kudos to Steve and to Jeree and them and their families. Corbin's in pretty good position here at halftime. I spoke with Roman Mitchell as they were leaving the field, and Roman said he fell on his rear end, and his tailbone is very sore, and he's just barely able to move right now. So that explains why we didn't see him in there late doing things like long snapping and whatnot as we were winding down in the second quarter. Josh, any thoughts here at half?
No, I think we got pretty good. We missed the end of the first half taping. Just let everybody know home just had some technical difficulties, but Leslie County ran a play or two and just ran the clock off. So we still stand 28-0 Corbin, getting ready to start the third quarter here. So we'll take a quick break and come right back to action from Hyden. This is Redhound Football and Redhound Productions. And welcome back. We get ready to kick off the second half. The Redhounds will receive. Back deep, number 26, Matthew Taylor, and number 19, Brady Foley. Redhounds with a commanding 28-0 lead.
And Josh, as we're getting ready to kick off here, we see number 26, the leading running back, Maggard for Leslie County, leaving the field. A lady, must be his mother, someone walking with him. Perhaps he's had an injury. And there's the kick.
So Kuma on the return there.
Up to about the 43-yard line.
So a good little gain and real good field position for the Redhounds to start the drive. Yeah, it looks like there's a paramedic walking with him now. I'm thinking the one might be his mother and the other might be a trainer. It looks like they're going to go check him out. We certainly hope that everything's all right there. He's okay.
Yeah. Well, Corbin in good field position to start out here at the 44-yard line. Number 9, Cobb in at quarterback still. And if Roman Mitchell with the sore tailbone unable to go, that would bring it down to what, the freshman quarterback?
Yes, that'd be Taylor Waddle.
I believe that's Foley with the ball.
Gets a few very tough earned yards.
To about the 47. About a 3-yard pickup.
I've been fairly impressed with this defensive line from Leslie County tonight. They've made it really tough for us to run the ball up the middle all night long.
Yeah, they have a decent ball club. 26 Taylor, wide left. Number 1 Jewel, wide right. 17 for Corbin, Tommy Bailey on the left side, tight end. Brady Foley with the carry. He gets about 5. It'll be third down and about 3. So I guess about a 4-yard pickup there. I was reading also in that Middlesboro newspaper article I was talking about earlier before the game that for the Corbin game, Middlesboro's going to do a blackout. They want all their people show up dressed in black. So
good.
Be looking for that here in a week or so.
Good. You know what that means? We're their biggest game.
Ball's on the field, but the quarterback covers it. Yeah, I think you're right. They're trying to. They look at it that'll be the game to decide the championship for the district.
Yep.
So it's from their standpoint, I see what they're doing there.
Yeah, I like that when schools do things like that. I used to really enjoy our student sections we had when the students were really behind the team, different little things like that. I enjoy that. I think that makes the games more entertaining.
And I need to give you props. You had some great years as a Corbin Redhound. Now, remind me, you were on the line, were you not?
Yeah, I played defensive end my senior year.
So I've been noticing you've been talking about the line here a lot tonight. That makes sense.
Yeah, you got to give props to the Hogs. They do a lot of dirty work.
Matthew Taylor to punt. Maybe. He does. Kicks it to the left.
I'll take a good Corbin bounce. That rugby-style kick that Taylor uses.
Yeah, that'll be at the 23-yard line, it looks like.
So about 40 yards.
Yeah, 35 to 40-yard range there.
Well, the Leslie County defense did what was asked of them. They came out and they made a stop and got their offense the ball back. 10-11 left in the third quarter, trailing 28-0. Now I'd like to see if the Redhounds can answer the call as well and get us the ball back.
Well, you want to keep momentum up because we do have another district game, and you want to continue to play well and avoid injuries. Apparently we've had one injury here tonight. Napier pitches. Yeah.
Number 3, he's taken down by number 61, Grant Grigsby, for the Redhounds.
I don't see a number 3 on the roster that I got for Leslie County, but as we commented, their leading running back, 26, Maggard, has left the field apparently with an injury.
Yeah, and I see now the ambulance that was down here is gone now.
So second down and about 6 yards to go. Well, the hospital's just a few miles away, right back in town there.
You know, funny thing, me and my buddy coming over here actually pulled into the hospital thinking it was the high school. Didn't really know our bearings.
So the pass is complete to Hubbard, they announced, and that was out of our sight there, right
Yeah.
underneath the press box. And it looks like they're marking it at about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, I think he went out of bounds. I saw a motion stop the clock, and I was like, well, first down, but I think he ran out of bounds.
So 3rd and 3. Couple of receivers wide right. At least one to the wide left. I think 2 are over here. Napier looks to throw to the right.
Ooh.
Incomplete and almost picked. Threw it a little high.
Was that number 1 Josh Jewell?
I'm not sure who was on that
It's
corner there.
the far side over number 4 Josh Kopic. He about had that one. He made a really good play on the ball and just missed having a pick. Fourth and short here. I'd expect Leslie County to go for it.
Well, they're in the shotgun. He could do a little pooch kick out of that.
Yeah.
But no, he's going to throw. As a
throwing
receiver.
Deep. Intercepted.
Is that number 4? No, it's not number 4 for Corbin. It's number 2 for Corbin.
Mitchell Frederick.
Mitchell is a junior. So 1st and 10 Corbin at the 47-yard line.
The Redhound defense answered the call.
So we're up by 4 scores. 9 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Well, if your other quarterback, Roman Mitchell, has a rather sore tailbone, I would think at some point we might see the freshman quarterback in here so we don't get Cobb hurt.
Yeah. You got to protect your men, and with the game being a 4-score possession, that's an option.
Yeah, Matthew Taylor took the snap there on the shotgun, and he pitches over to Brady, who finds some open room, and Matthew's out there looking
He's
to block
got a blocker. He's got a couple blockers. He might go the distance.
Into the end zone. That was an awesome play. A little razzle-dazzle there between Matthew Taylor and Brady Fuller.
48-yard touchdown run. First play of that drive.
Off the kind of what the Wildcat type.
Yeah.
Setup.
Me and Dad's been calling it the Redhound.
Yeah, that's appropriate.
But I like it. It mixes it up, and you got some athletes, so it's good every now and then to run something like that.
34-0, 8:50 on the clock, 3rd quarter.
Okuma on for the PAT. Joel will be the holder. Clean snap.
Looks good. Drills it.
Money.
He's kicking the ball very well tonight.
Yes, sir. 8:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Corbin 35, Leslie County 0. We'll take a quick break and be right back. And we're back. This is Redhound Football, brought to you by Redhound Productions. We're in Leslie County, where the Redhounds lead the Eagles 35-0 with 8:50 remaining in the 3rd quarter. That is Saxon Okuma on to kick off for the Redhounds. He's using a tee this time.
Medium range kick, good height. Comes down about the 20. And we cover that one well. He gets up to maybe the 30.
A lot of Redhounds in on that stop. Look like number 34, Ben Gosser, one of the guys in there. He's a freshman as well.
First and 10 for Leslie. The quarterback number 8, Troy Napier, is a junior. He's in there in shotgun formation. He's got receivers all over the field, left and right. Throws it. He has a man, but there's 2 defenders there. Incomplete.
Hunter Grubb, number 5, and number 2, Mitchell Frederick on the coverage for the Redhounds. Really, really good coverage right there. Hunter was right on the man, and if he didn't make a play, Mitchell Frederick was right there to back him up. It's a good defense by the Hounds on first down.
And I'd say with this score, we're going to see a fair amount of passing.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was getting ready to say, Mike. With the game getting to be out of hand, they've really got to start taking shots at the end zone and see what they can do to get some points on the board.
3 receivers to the right, a couple of them to the left. Big rush, screen.
Yeah, it's a screen.
But we're all over.
Oh, yeah.
The screen failed to materialize, and was that 26 Matthew Taylor
Yes,
on
sir.
the tackle.
Nowhere to go.
Loss on the play. About a 45-yard loss.
And it's almost set up every time a team runs a screen against us for that to happen. We saw them run one early, and there's just a missed tackle. But we do really good at playing against the screen. We're real good at containing that and really seeing that real fast. Yeah. And people want to think, well, why isn't the lineman not running back? Linemen are bigger, heavier guys. You don't want a lineman to get 5 yards deep and then go back and try to cover the guy. Get the pressure on the quarterback. Try to force a bad throw or sack him.
So 3rd down play. Good pass.
Big pressure.
Rush. He's down, 61.
Grant Grigsby.
Another tackle by Grant.
He'll get the sack on that one. It looks like they lost about 5 yards on the play.
Is Grant a sophomore?
Yes. Yes,
They're
he
playing
is.
very well. 4th down and about, 18 to go roughly? 17 to go?
Back deep for the Redhounds to return the punt. Number 26, Matthew Taylor. Number 19, Brady Foley.
Right back at midfield. This is one where you might look for a big run back. Let's see. Punt right to midfield. Brady Foley.
Fakes the reverse.
Got a couple of blockers over there.
Yeah.
He's got that left side again. And the tackler's right there to get him at the 32-yard line. But a good run back. It's about 18, 19 yards on the punt return.
Yeah, good return. 6:54 remaining in the 3rd quarter. Corbin on top, 35-0. As the offense comes back onto the field, led by quarterback Ty Cobb.
Number 1, Jewel wide to the left. 2 backs in behind. Cobb looking to throw.
I believe that was number 4.
I think you're right.
Yeah, number 4, Josh Kopic on the reception. It's hard to make out. He as soon as he caught the ball, he was behind the press box. Couldn't see him real good.
Well, that's why I didn't say anything. I couldn't tell.
You know how I made that judgment? I saw Josh Jewell on the other side of the field.
6:40 on the clock. Clock running, 3rd quarter. And we're knocking on the door here.
Passing game for the Redhounds has looked really well tonight. We've spread the ball around to several different receivers. Look good tonight.
Matthew Taylor with the give. He's got some room. Nice cut. Into the end zone. Awesome run. Good blocking and really good run by Matthew Taylor there.
Yeah, he had some key blocks, and he made the cuts. He did his part of it, and got the Redhounds in the end zone for another 6. Brings the score to 41-0, 6:21.
That was another one of the Leslie County faithful walking past our camera. He's heading for his car there. You may have seen it there on the screen.
Number 33, Saxon Okuma on for the extra point. Josh Jewell's the holder. Clean snap.
Another nice looking kick. He just drills it.
Yeah. Money. Great kick. With 6:21 remaining in the 3rd quarter, the score, Corbin 42, Leslie County 0. This is Redhound Football and Redhound Productions. We'll be right back. And welcome back. Redhounds are on to kick off. That's number 33, Saxon Okuma.
Another high kick, going to come down about the 23. No, about the 20, I'm sorry.
Made a little move there.
He gets around the corner there and gets out to 48-yard line. Saxon Okuma pushes him out of bounds. Knocks him out of bounds, I should say.
Yeah, he came over and finished him off real well there out on the sideline. Good return for Leslie County. Let's see what kind of defense we get on the field now. We're anticipating some younger guys getting some playing time now with the score being out of hand.
Well, our kicks are high, but we're every other run back, they're getting a good run back on us.
Yep. I
They
see
might
number
wanna-
50, Jake Metzger, into the game now for the Redhounds. He's a sophomore.
Complete. Pass to 85, and that's that's Chase Hoskins.
He got tripped up right where he caught the ball. It's a minimal gain, maybe a yard.
Couple of receivers left, couple of them to the right. Shotgun. Quick give up the middle there. He makes a nice move, the runner does.
Picks up a block. Stiff arms a man.
Did we get him by the helmet there?
He may have. The fans think we did, but Hunter Grubb brought him to the ground. It's going to be good for a Leslie County first down, though. Well, I'll tell you what. I believe Hunter Grubb got a move put on him before he actually came back and made that tackle. So that's good discipline, not to get down on yourself and get back and make a play.
First and 10. Ball on the
Quarterback
ground.
had it and dropped it.
At the 40-yard line.
That's another good fake right there, because I thought the halfback had the ball.
I did too. Thank goodness I didn't open my mouth.
Well, we're not perfect. And we don't work for ESPN, so we can make mistakes. We know they do on TV, making big bucks doing it.
Well, maybe what the situation here is that Leslie County is just really good with their fakes.
I think they're right, though. That quarterback, his play action, it is really good. I'll give a lot of credit to him because he's throwing me off about every time.
Second down and about 13 to go. Throw over the middle of the receiver there. There was contact, and there's the flag.
There you have the flag, and they just got their feet tangled up.
Feet and hands and a few other things. That'll be a first down. What is that, a 10-yard penalty, Josh?
15.
15?
Yeah. 15, and I believe it's
automatic? Or?
Inside the, I want to say inside the 20 is half the distance to the goal. It may be the 25.
Oh.
But that will be a 15-yard penalty and automatic first down. But here's a big test for the Redhound defense now. We've let them get yardage. They had the good return, made a few plays, and now the penalty. They're going to have the ball at the 24-yard line. And they was looking at about first or, I don't remember if it was first or second down, but it was like first or second and 15.
Well, our shutout here may be in jeopardy. Let's see what happens. Quick handoff to number 3. Nice gang tackling there, but a flag comes in.
Yeah, it's a late flag.
Wonder what that's about.
Looked like Matthew Taylor and Brady Foley in there. I saw number 22, Derek Mahan, on the stop as well.
A couple other hounds. Well, the flag comes in from behind.
Yeah.
What are they calling here? Okay, he says face mask against the Hounds and a personal foul at that.
I have never heard an official at a high school football game actually yell out what he was calling. I could hear him up here.
Yeah, he was pretty clear.
.354 mark of the third quarter. Redhounds 42-0 shutout is in jeopardy right now. The Eagles have the ball at the 11-yard line, first and 10, after 2 15-yard penalties.
Timeout is called on the field, and a good time for us to take a timeout as well.
And welcome back to action. Redhounds took a timeout. It'll be first and 10, Leslie County, ball at the 11-yard line.
Come on, Hounds, let's hold them out here.
A little screen pass.
Down to the 2-yard line.
Touchdown saving tackle made.
By number. Is that Okuma 33?
I believe it is.
Yep.
came up a little slow. I think he's all right.
Hauls him down about the 2-yard line. Closer to the 1.
Yeah. It's going to be first and goal from the 1. We've seen the Redhounds do it before this year. Can they hold this team out from the 1-yard line?
Let's put a little razzle-dazzle on them here. How about a fumble?
I'm a big defensive fan and love the shutouts. Would love to see the Redhounds keep this one intact. They're going up the middle, and there is nothing there.
Stuffed him starting about the 4-yard line.
Big number 56 shot through the line, Cody Harp. He's a sophomore. We heard his name a lot last week. He's been really, really impressive. He's a young guy, but he's really fast. Saw him chasing the quarterback several times last week, and he bust through there for a big stop.
Second and goal from about the 3.5-yard line. 2 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Corbin up by 42.
One receiver to each side. Pitch left.
Nice tackle in the backfield, number 60 for Corbin.
It's big Nick Howington. Another loss.
Third and goal from about the 7.
So they went from first and goal at the 1 to now third and goal at the 7. That's what I love about this defense. They're resilient. You know, okay, we got a flag, we got another flag. You're at the 1-yard line. You still got to get in the end zone.
Shotgun formation. He looks, there's a man over there. Intercepted. Corbin grabs the ball. So Corbin will take over.
Mitchell Frederick. Well, that's the second big grab he's had tonight, 'cause he had that touchdown over in the other end zone, an amazing catch.
Yeah, that was a nifty catch there, nifty interception.
Yep.
Touchback, it'll come out to the 20. So the shutout is
the Redhounds hold
for the time being.
Kudos to the defense.
Well, I put that razzle on him and said, let's have a fumble. Instead, we wound up eventually
He did. Mike called
with an interception. So something a little different came.
We'll take it. A little more interesting, because for a minute I thought he was going to hit his man, and then you see Mitchell look at the ball like, oh, I'm going to get this, and he did. He came down with it. Nice play.
Cobb in it, quarterback still. Taylor in motion to the left. Cobb keeps. It's about 4 yards, maybe 5. Five-yard pickup. Minute and 6 left in the third quarter, clock ticking. Well, you picking Kentucky or South Carolina this weekend, Josh?
I'm going to have to go with the Gamecocks.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Nice run there by Brady Foley for a first down.
I'd really love to see Kentucky pull the upset, but after watching them play against Alabama, they look pretty tough.
Well, Kentucky played well against Auburn, just didn't pull it out.
Yeah, they did. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout, but
maybe South Carolina will be all puffed up from last week and overlook the Cats.
I hope they are. I'd love to see the Cats take them down. I told my dad it would have been wonderful to watch Alabama and Auburn go down in the same day.
Well, I'd like to see us beat South Carolina, if for no other reason than Spurrier coaches the Cox.
Yeah, what's it been, 17 years?
Yeah. Nice block there to help Cobb get away from traffic.
Well, I thought he threw it away, but he clapped his hands. He just lost the grip on that one.
Second down, 10. We're down to 15 seconds remaining. Third quarter. Game well in hand.
Jason's giving the Cats a hard time. No, I like Kentucky, and you look a lot at the athlete perspective. People say, oh, they got better athletes at Florida, better athletes at Georgia. Yes and no, but you look at the South Carolina team, and Garcia's been there several years now, and that offense, especially throwing in that new running back Lattimore, they look pretty stout.
Shotgun. Cobb looking to throw to Jewell. Boom! He gets hit, incomplete.
Takes a big hit.
Hope he's all right.
Yeah, it looks he gets up under his own power. That's
got hit in the side there. He might have had the wind knocked out.
Yeah, that's some of the worst ones to watch too, because you get a lot of times players get hurt hitting the kidneys.
Yeah, or the ribs.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's smarting a little bit. He's a tough young man. He's walk off the side.
Josh
Number
Jewell.
1.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a big hit. We're sitting right under 12 seconds remaining in this third quarter of action.
And they brought him to the sideline. Kim Cleary, physical therapist, taking a look at him. He's still hurting a little bit after that hit. He's a tough young fellow. He's had a great year and gone over the middle and taken a lot of shots.
Oh, yeah.
11 seconds left here in the third quarter. We're looking at 3rd down and 10 play. Cobb complete. Keep your feet up. We'll get a few yards out of that. That's Mitchell Frederick. He gets about 4 yards out of it.
That's going to end the third quarter of action. The score, Corbin 42, Leslie County 0. We'll take a break. This is Redhound Football and Redhound Productions. We'll be right back with the fourth quarter of action. Welcome back to action. Fourth quarter just beginning. Corbin on top of Leslie County 42-0. The Redhounds have the ball. It's 4th down, and Matthew Taylor's back to punt.
Gets it away. Hits at the 36 and rolls to about the 32-yard line. Line of scrimmage, I think, was the 32 on the other side, so 18 and 18, about a 36-yard kick.
Yeah, and that's a pretty good kick from the sort of rugby style he does. Sometimes you get better bounces, but that one had some good hang time, and even though it died, that's a pretty good kick. No, he really didn't. He just got it away. See number 22, Derek Mahan, and number 40, Nick Mills, are now in the game for the Redhounds.
Hand off. Oh, we got away from a couple of our tacklers, and finally number 3 hauls him down.
Yeah, number 3, Wes Tipton on the tackle.
About a 4-yard pickup. Cramp. Stretching that right leg out there.
And for people at home that watch games and say, oh, they got a cramp, why are they laying on the ground? They hurt. They hurt extremely bad. My senior year, we was playing Southwestern Pulaski in Danville at the Bob Allen Pigskin Classic on a Saturday afternoon, and it was hot, and I could not keep cramps out of my legs, and they really hurt, and they can make you sore and keep you out for a little bit.
Seems like you see more in the heat than you do in the cold.
Yeah. That could be a lack of, it could all go back to a lack of conditioning.
2nd and 6. We're down to 10:50 left in the game.
Another screen.
We're all over that if
Oh,
he doesn't get loose.
They keep going back to the screens, and the Redhounds are showing over and over that we're not going to allow that to happen.
Leading tackler was number 5, Hunter Grubb, on that play. So it's going to be 3rd down after the loss on the play. 3rd and about 9. Yeah, Leslie's not in any big hurry, and that's good. Just let the clock keep running there. He's looking to throw. He's got 2 receivers to the right. Tries to hit number 1, but it's intercepted. Good defense there by Corbin.
Yeah, that was number 4, Josh Kopic, on the pick, and he looks shaken up. Hops up, though.
Corbin takes over on the 46-yard line. That'll be their own 46-yard line.
You was talking earlier about number 3, Wes Tipton. He had super pressure on the quarterback that time. He was right in his face and really forced him just to throw that. I call them ducks when they go that high in the air.
Yeah.
Just a floating duck up there ready to be shot down, and he really forced that play to happen.
Looks like number 9, Cobb's going to remain in at quarterback.
And I really think this has to go back to last week. Starters played, maybe some of them might have played to the end of the first quarter, but most of them were out after about 8 minutes of action. You know, we're in our second game district. We're basically going to be playing for the district championship next week at Middlesboro and getting ready for the playoffs.
And you got to stay in shape. You got to stay tuned up.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Leslie County's going to take a timeout with, well, the clock's running. Now it stops. 9:53 remaining in the game. Corbin 42, Leslie 0. Redhound football on Redhound Productions. And we're back after the Leslie County timeout. Redhounds will have the ball 1st and 10. What's that look like? About the 46-yard line?
I believe so. Number 9, Cobb is still in at quarterback. Shotgun formation. Getting pressure. Gets it to 26, Taylor. He's got the first down, about a 12-yard pickup.
Jumps over a guy to get there.
So nice pickup there after the quarterback had some pressure put on him and he got it away. First down at the 42, 43-yard line.
You see more and more these days, especially from the halfback position, players putting themselves in the air to hurdle over people, to get in the end zone. When I played, and I'm sure it's still the same because it's not been that long since I played, I'm not that old, the coaches preached and preached and preached. Stay on the ground. Stay on the ground.
Somebody can grab you and slam you down when you're up in the air, and that's the thing.
You leave your body at risk when you put yourself up there in an unprotected situation.
Cobb hits Taylor again. See if Taylor can get away. He gets a couple yards up to the 41-yard line, so about a 1-2 yard pickup there. Josh, we used to remind everybody that this broadcast is the property of Redhound Productions, and no reproduction, no rebroadcast, no copying permitted without express written permission from those Redhound Production people. Now, Jason, is the phone number there still 528-4767? That's the number you call if you want permission. Or if you want to buy copies of these games or the whole season, give Redhound Productions a call. Second down about 8.5. Uh-oh, they're all over Cobb, but he gets away. He can't get away from that second guy. It was limping a little there. I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
Well, they blitzed there. They brought the house.
Yeah, that's good pressure by the Eagles. And, you know, I've talked a lot about that defensive line, and they've really held their own and forced a miscue on the Redhound side.
They're in about 20 now.
We got this moment right here. I'd like to go ahead and remind people as well. Was it Thursday night, Tuesday night? Anyways, earlier this week, the 8th grade Redhounds won the conference championship, and they will begin their march to state this Saturday against Glasgow in the state playoffs. So we like to wish them luck as well, coached by Brent Jackson.
Well, Brent Jackson and Wendell Foley and that group of coaches with the middle school program have done a great job for many years. And that shows up as the young men get up here to varsity play.
Yeah, they do. They do a great job. I actually played under all them guys, and they're really well liked. Everybody that's been around them and played for them really likes them. And more times than not, the kids that go through that situation, go through their teams, stick with football, and they really enjoy it. The numbers are unbelievable on them teams. I want to say there was more than 30 players on each 7th grade and 8th grade team this year.
Well, I'll tell you one concern I have, though, is what do we have, 5 or 6 seniors? And you know, you have a lot of people there in the middle school, and the numbers shrink. I guess, you know, kids get into a lot of different activities. They play soccer, which competes with varsity at the same time, whereas in middle school you can play soccer one time of the year and football another. And there's so many other things that young people get into. They take jobs, and you lose a lot of young people by the time they get up to junior and senior year.
Yeah, you're going to have classes that drop off like that. Cobb passes deep.
Nice looking pass, incomplete by the defense.
He hit him in the hands.
It was a nice attempt by Cobb.
Like we were saying, you're going to have small classes sometimes, but I tell you what, this freshman class we've got is big. You know, them boys, they played in a few state playoff games, actually was state semifinal runner-ups last year, And they've got good numbers still. We've got a good-sized freshman squad.
And it's 4th down and long, 4th and about 20. Matthew Taylor in punt formation.
7:39 remaining in the game. Taylor's keeping this one all the way.
It's across the line of scrimmage, so he's a committed man.
He's got
now.
it. He may be
had
gone.
it all the way, yeah.
He will
sidesteps
get
the
into
tackle.
the end zone.
Nice run by Matthew.
And that's what we was talking about earlier. He is a very explosive player, and sometimes he'll keep it, and got a big touchdown there.
That makes it 48-0, and the officials trying to get the timekeeper to run the clock. Now it's moving now at 7:24 and kicking. 48-point lead at this point. Looks like number 3, Tipton, will attempt this extra point. He's kicked a couple this year. And he warms up along with Okuma on the place kicks for 4 games. Looks good from here. What do they say? Yes, excellent.
Good.
49-0, 6:54 on the clock. We'll be right back.
And we're back. Just under 6 minutes on the clock. The Redhounds line up to kick. I believe that's number 50, Jake Metzger.
Yes. To the 33. Is that Jake on the tackle? Who is that? No, it wasn't Jake, because I just see him picking up the tee. 64.
Number 64, Cody Lane. He's a freshman. Well, this game's sort of winding down now. We've got the continuous clock going with the score being 49-0. Redhounds are going to move to 6-2 on the year. Leslie County will drop to 2-6. This Leslie team actually faces Knott County Central, which we played last week, next week. And the Redhounds, of course, will be traveling to Middlesboro.
Yeah, that might be a close game. A lot of young players in on defense now. But Leslie's got many of their starters still in there. Uh-oh.
He's got it.
And he's down to about the 18-yard line before brought down on a saving tackle. Number 11 was that for the Corbin?
Number 8, Taylor Waddle.
And Dylan Adams was also in pursuit. Well, at 4:28 on the clock, the shutout now is at risk. Looks to be about the 18-yard line where that ball's placed.
Well, you always risk losing the shutout when you have young guys in there that's not played a lot against. I mean, this is basically their starting offense.
Yeah, you can tell the size difference between the Leslie offense and the Corbin defense now with the Corbin younger players in. I believe he's caught it down about the 9-yard line. First and goal from there, I think. Or is that close to the first down?
On the tackle for the Redhounds, that was number 8, Taylor Waddle. They're saying 2nd and 1, got a gain of 9 right there. 3:30 left in the 4th quarter. Corbin on top 49-0. Looking to hold on to this shutout. Ball down at right about the 10-yard line.
Yeah, I thought he had a little more on that. Hand off, we're all over it. Good defense. Looked like 72 for Corbin coming over the top to get the tackle, Dakota Robinson, but a couple other Redhounds were right in there. Wow, 9-yard loss there, Josh.
That's big. They had 2nd and 1, and now they're looking at 3rd and 9, and these guys are just trying to get on the scoreboard, just, you know, some respect points here.
Was that about the 18-yard line? Looks like the line of scrimmage now.
Yep. 2:35 remaining in the game. Heavy pressure by the Redhounds. He's going down.
Lost in the backfield of about 5, 6, 7, 8 yards, maybe more.
And that was, I want to say that was number 32, Alex Wynn, on the sack for the Redhounds. And they said number 40, Nick Mills. Alex Wynn was right on his heels coming to the sideline. And then we lost it behind the press box.
4th and about 20, back to about the 28-yard line. Yeah, maybe the shutouts is intact.
Yep.
Let's see.
4th and 20. I like our odds right here. Just play assignment ball here. I'd imagine they're going to go to the air. Great pressure by these young Redhounds we have out there right now.
Minute and 30.
Going deep.
There's as many defenders as there. And
Intercepted.
Interception. He just threw that up for grabs, and it really looked like it was
they're calling incomplete now.
What? Ah.
Yeah, they waved it off, and I can't get a number of the
Oh,
players.
you know, if that was 4th down, and if you were getting ready to intercept it on the 1, you'd be better off dropping it, wouldn't you? Maybe they did that.
And he might have done that on purpose. He might have had it and then just sort of chucked it to the ground. They said it was incomplete.
So the ball turns over on downs, as it turns out, and 57 seconds, clock's going to run. I think we're going to have to snap it one time. Taylor Waddle, number 8's in to do that.
Yeah, the one snap and the kneel should kill the clock and end the game. Once again, the Redhounds are going to 6-2 on the year, 2-0 in district. Leslie County falls to 2-6, and 0-2 in district. And we'll be with you again next week from Middlesboro.
Well, hands off. I believe that's Mills, 40.
Tough running.
Up to the 35-yard line, and that should do it.
See about 3 or 4 different Leslie County players coming onto the field now, but I think that should be the last play.
Well, Josh, been good working the game with you.
You too, Mike. It's our first time working together. I enjoyed it. Good to see the Redhounds get a big win and a shutout tonight.
Josh, the Hounds are looking good, and I look for us to do very well against Middlesboro. Hopefully we'll get that district title and be able to have the home field advantage for some time in the playoffs.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. If we get them, then we got LCA at home. There were 2 big games on the schedule. We need to take care of both of those, but you love the home field advantage, and it's looking like it's going to line up for us right now.
Take us to the house, man.
All right, for Mike Goforth and Jason Snell, the cameraman, I'm Josh McCard. This has been Redhound Football and Redhound Productions. We'll be with you again next week from Middlesboro. Good night.